Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So yesterday the S&P and the Nasdaq both achieved new all-time highs, and the Dow Jones got stuck on pretty much 271.40. So as expected, we did continue to the upside, but it was sort of short-lived. We do have a bit of a head and shoulders here. So here's a shoulder, head, shoulder. We've also got a measured move. It's still yet to play out. Okay, so there's our measured move up there, and that also brings a couple other things into play as well. Okay, but if you look to the left, you can see there's a lot of congestion. I think it's just that one spot there. So it's really, if you look back, what's this, 1, 2, 3 months ago, where we had this congestion here. Okay, so we sort of hovering in overbought territory as well, which is not really a good sign at the moment. If we look at the 3 hour, we had a proper rejection off there, then we had another rejection lower down. And that rejection lower down was pretty much off nothing. I suppose you could say it was this inside tail here that I would have expected a fractal, somewhere down there, the area that I was looking at. But anyway, what we do have here at the moment is a little bit of a volatile touch. You can see we had a really strong move off. Trend is still up as yesterday, so we should be trading with the trend, looking for moves. But again, I'm not interested in chasing the longs up here. I want to see a pullback. And you can see here, looking at the hour, there was the inside bar on the hour, so it's a fractal, and you can see it's exactly where the buyer stepped in. Okay, so it's pretty always important that if you're using the 4 or 3 hour for your fractal level, just double check with your hour as well. You've seen there were 2 here. Okay, and there was a gap to the downside as well, which would also be another magnet. But anyway, I would have preferred that to close early and then bounce up. That would have been a much better trade, but acceleration up and then a massive move down and then another move to the upside. Okay, so today, so we had Google results yesterday, and I don't think there was nothing spectacular there. So overall results weren't spectacular. A very mixed bag of results came through. So I suppose the next thing that we're going to be waiting for is the Feds, which is tomorrow. So I expect more of this, more volatility. As I said, I don't want to be buying here. I'd rather wait for a pullback and then buy the pullback. Okay, trend is up. You should be looking for longs. And what you can do is put your levels in, but there aren't any levels at the moment. I suppose that would be the next most logical one there, which is 27082. But there's nothing saying that we can't get all the way back down to 27043, so start forming a pretty big range here. Okay, so I'm still looking for longs, but I'm looking for longs lower down until we get a change in the alligator on the hour, or pretty much on the half hour. Long it is. Okay, so if we just shoot across to the ichimoku, that'll give us a little bit of a better view of what's going on. So at the moment, trend is up. Okay, there was nothing, let's just double check this. So I'm just putting a level in on the pullback. I just want to look to the left to see what we had. Okay, so we had a bit of flat cloud here. Okay, so it's just a way of looking for support and resistance using ichimoku. Wherever you see a flat cloud, you can put sort of a level in there and then find your fractals which are the closest to that. And you see, if I look to the left, you'll see the middle one is pretty much on this flat cloud here. Okay, trend is up, as you can see on the hour as well. Nothing changes there. If we look at the 4 hour, we have a bit of a warning here. Firstly, we've got this massive pin bar. Okay, so that's the first warning bar we have. And then we have Kijinson, which is flat, Tekinson pointing up. So we've got diversions here. So I'm looking for a deep pullback before I get in on this. Okay, so that's the 4 hour view. And the daily is exactly the same. We are, I don't know what to call that, but that doesn't look very promising at all. So what you want to see is Kijinson and Tekinson running together. At this stage, there's diversions and they've now rolled over flat. Okay, and if you look at the daily, you can see lots of sellers, lots of buyers. What's this? Last month, there were lots of buyers in this area. 2 months before that, there were lots of buyers again in this area. And in this month, there have been sellers in this area, and we are now back in this area again. Okay, so fairly interesting area. Trend is still up. We should be looking for longs. Okay, but obviously we want to see some kind of a pullback. Okay, so the summary of all of this waffle is I really can't see. I suppose the most logical thing here is going to be that. If this maintains and we have a lower, sort of a lower high, and we move down and we sort of drop below 27,033, then that's going to change my tune and we're going to be looking for shorts. But the thing is, the S&P, if you do this on the S&P, we have an all-time high. Okay, if you look at the NASDAQ on the weekly, we have an all-time high. Okay, so I would expect the Dow to also achieve an all-time high. But maybe there's still a deeper pullback coming. So this trend line would be an area that would interest me for the stop below 27,034. But I think for now, it's a little bit worrying what I see here, especially if you look at the 4 hour where we've got that massive pin bar there. But it's still trending up. It's a fairly strong trend to the upside. So any pullback is a buying opportunity. And sorry guys, there is a decent level there. So 27,067 would definitely be an opportunity to buy as well. Okay, so I'm looking for longs, just looking for a deeper pullback, and you may find that you can have to go down to a 30-minute or even a 12-minute candle here to find a level, and I think we're at a level at the moment. Just want to use this one here. Yeah, so there is an inside bar level there. Other than that, there's another one there. And that one makes sense because it's on the trend line. So for me, 27,089 is what I'm looking for. Either that or right where we are now, that I'm not interested in trading now. So if we can get a deeper pullback, that would be an opportunity to buy with a stop below the low of this bar, which is 27,034. Okay, but that's my view for today. Looking for longs and just waiting for a deeper pullback before we get in on it. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.